I was shocked to learn that Baris Baktas had a fight with the man who was looking at Yağmur Yüksel at the gala, and I immediately sat down at the computer to share this with you. I am very curious about your views. Do you think this could be true, or is the celebrity media spreading false news? I will explain it all in a moment. Don't forget to like and subscribe, because what unfolded at last night's star-studded gala was anything but elegant. In fact, it was downright explosive. Let me ask you this: what would you do if someone kept staring at the person you love in front of the cameras, the press, and half of the entertainment industry? Because Baris Baktas didn't walk away. He didn't laugh it off. He fought. Literally. And the man he fought with? A total stranger who made the mistake of looking at Yağmur Yüksel just a little too long, a little too boldly. Yes, this is real. Baris Baktas got into a physical altercation at the gala, and from what witnesses are saying, the entire room froze as the tension reached its peak. What was supposed to be a glamorous night of fashion, elegance, and celebration turned into a headline-grabbing, reputation-risking mess, and Baris is now at the center of it. Let's break down exactly what happened. The gala was held at one of Istanbul's most prestigious venues, attended by actors, musicians, producers, and the usual mix of high-profile influencers. Baris arrived looking flawless in a tailored black tuxedo, with Yağmur on his arm radiant in a form-fitting emerald green gown that had the photographers in a frenzy. The two looked united, polished, and from all appearances, unshakable. But that illusion didn't last long. According to eyewitnesses, the drama began inside the main ballroom during the opening cocktail hour. While Baris stepped away to greet a director friend, Yağmur remained at their table unaware that a man seated nearby had been watching her for several minutes. At first, it seemed harmless. After all, Yağmur is a stunning woman, and people stare. But what happened next crossed every line. He was leering, said one attendee. Not admiring. Not glancing. He was staring like she was on display. It was uncomfortable for everyone. When Baris returned and saw the man still watching Yağmur, he reportedly asked, "Is there a problem?" The man laughed, a mistake that instantly shifted the atmosphere. What followed was a blur of words, tension, and then Baris lunged. Not just posturing, not dramatic shouting, a full swing. Security rushed in within seconds, but not before Baris landed a punch to the man's jaw, knocking his wine glass to the floor and causing a scene that sent gasps through the entire venue. Event staff immediately pulled the men apart, but the damage was done. Glass shattered, murmurs echoed, and within minutes, Baris and Yağmur were escorted out a side entrance. Flashbulbs followed them as they exited the building in a storm of chaos and confusion. So who was the man? That's still unclear. Some say he was a minor investor in the production world. Others claim he was a wealthy businessman with a reputation for being too friendly with actresses at public events. But one thing's for sure, he picked the wrong couple to test that behavior with. Now, the question on everyone's mind, was Baris justified, or did he go too far? His defenders say he was simply protecting Yağmur, a spontaneous act of loyalty and love. After all, the two have been under intense scrutiny in recent weeks, from engagement rumors to conflicts with Gökberk Yildirim, to family disapproval on Baris's side. Many believe the pressure is piling up and Baris's protective instincts are now erupting in public. Others, however, aren't so quick to excuse the violence. Critics say he could have handled it differently, that physical confrontation, especially in such a public space, risks his image, his endorsements, and possibly his casting future. Some brands have already gone silent since the incident, and PR teams are said to be in full crisis mode. As for Yağmur, she hasn't commented officially. But just hours after the altercation, she posted a single photo to her Instagram story, a close-up of her hand holding Baris's fingers tightly interlaced. No caption. No explanation. Just that image. And honestly, it spoke louder than words. Sources close to the couple say she was visibly shaken but not angry. In fact, one insider revealed she was touched. She didn't want to fight, but she also knows how deeply Baris cares for her. This wasn't about ego, it was about emotion. Intense, raw emotion. And that's what makes this story so complicated. Because on one hand, Baris's behavior was reckless, dangerous, and perhaps even career-threatening. But on the other, it was real. Unfiltered. In a world of calculated PR and rehearsed politeness, he reacted like a man who was done playing by those rules. So where do we go from here? Will Baris release a statement? Will he apologize or double down and defend his actions? Will this altercation hurt his career, or only reinforce his growing reputation as an unpredictable but passionate figure in the industry? And most importantly, how will this affect his future with Yağmur? Was this the moment that finally bound them together as a ride-or-die couple? Or the moment that pushes them closer to a breaking point, overwhelmed by the drama that seems to follow them everywhere? Tell me what you think. Was Baris in the right? Or did he just prove his critics right? Drop your thoughts in the comments. And don't forget to like and subscribe, because this isn't the end of the story. This is just the moment the curtain lifted and everything underneath it is about to be exposed.